What's up, everybody? Welcome to the BamBam YouTube channel, and today we will be doing the random duo showdown spin the wheel challenge. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below who your favorite brawler is. Let's hop into the video. So this challenge is quite simple. Basically, we spin a wheel of all our brawlers, and whichever brawler it lands on, that is who we're going to be playing in Duo Showdown, the eggshell map. Let's get this wheel spinning. Alright, and the first brawler that we're going to be playing is Rico. Not a bad choice in this map, so this should be alright. The next brawler that we're going to be playing is Nita. So I have a power 6 Rico, and my brother has a power 9 Nita, so this shouldn't go that bad. Let's hop into the gameplay. Alright, into the first match. We get 3 boxes around us, which is a pretty good spawn. Let's try to get this third box around.
What is this boat doing? What is this team doing? You seriously want to take us on?
Number 1 tip in Duo Showdown: if you see us, you do not take us on.
Yeah, definitely. We are pros.
Obviously, Bo and Shelly did not get the memo, so we're going to have to destroy them. We decide to give Bo and Shelly no mercy. Before I can even blink, my health goes down to 1,000, and even though I should heal, I don't do that.
Bears down, and poor Shelly, the worst bowler in the game, is already dead.
With no HP, I eventually die, and it's left to Curtis versus the Bo. That is GG well played for that Bo and Shelly. That is why you never, ever go against us team. Alright, checking out the bushes. There's nobody in there, obviously. And they obviously don't want to mess with us, since that is the number 1 tip to Duo Showdown. And when we see the Bo totem down here, we immediately get scared because of the OP Bo Surge comp. But it turns out it's just a Bo and Brock, and it's not that hard. And as soon as I get my super, I laser the Brock, and now Curtis is doing 1,792 damage per shot, and after that, it's just easy claps with the bear stun. GG, well played. Game 1 in the books. That's obviously easiest game that I've honestly ever played, apart from going against bots. So let's get this wheel spinning again. And the first brawler, third brawler that we're going to be playing is BB. I have a power 5 BB at rank 20, so it already isn't going that well. And when Curtis spins Daryl, double tank in a long range map, that is not the most ideal. Anyway, we're going to have to make it work. Let's get into the second game. The only, and I mean the only thing that's good about Double Tank and Duo Showdown is the ability to open boxes super fast. And that is what we obviously do, since that's our only strength.
What is this Poco doing? Why? A Poco.
Number 1 tip, if you are a Poco, never go into the middle. Like, you can't open boxes. I mean, it's physically impossible for a Poco to open a box. So I'm not sure if it's going to go so well for that Poco, but he does have a Bo partner, and Bo's good in every Duo Showdown. 2 Taras are fighting. We need to be careful, because if just one of them gets super, we are both done for. This is where Double Tank is so bad in Duo Showdown. Literally, we can't attack anybody since we have no range. Nothing to do, we decide to retreat into the quadrant with the jump pad on it. Honestly, if we stayed there, we would probably be dead. However, there's one bad thing about being in one of these quadrants. There's only one way out, and that is the jump pad. I decide to try and YOLO it, and that was a big mistake, as I get instant killed. And when Curtis sees the Terra and Colt team, he immediately gets on the jump pad, and somehow he makes a miraculous escape, chaining supers twice to get out of that mess. However, we're back
Not today, fools! Yeah!
However, we are still in the same basically position, because the only way to get out of this place is to go on the jump pad, and we see that it's basically a 9 Brock and a 9 Tara. And when we see that they are distracted, we know that this is our time to jump into the middle. And that is exactly what we do. And they decide to ignore us, finish off the primo, and then we can't really do anything. So we might as well spin to win and try to do our best. Even though we get the Terra down to 2,000 HP, it is not enough. But we will take a second place with one of the worst comps in the game. Let's get this wheel spinning and hope that we don't get double tank again. And the first brawler we're going to be playing is Gale. Gale is broken. However, Curtis only has him power 5, and I don't even have him. And then Tick. I mean, I have a power 6 Tick, but this is not much better than double tank, but at least we have range. Let's get into the third game. There's only one thing good about having a Tick on your team, is that once you get him to 1 power cube, he 2-shots boxes, which is pretty ridiculous. And right off the bat, we have a B and a Mr. P trying to attack us. They do not make a very smart decision, because the number 1 tip in Duo Showdown is when seeing us, immediately retreat or sacrifice yourself. That is the number 1 tip in Duo Showdown. Even though you don't know that we are the person. Oh my goodness. I just got 2-shotted by a B. Alright. That is absolutely rigged. Supercell, fix that please. And with 5 power cubes, Curtis is able to retreat with his super and absolutely destroys that surge. Once I'm back, 8-bit is doomed because there's nothing he can do apart from walk into my mines. And with 7 power cubes, Curtis is 2-shotting dynamites. And he sees the El Primo trying to escape. El Primo goes super fast and gets basically destroyed. That team is pretty good because that is the only team so far that has been true to the number 1 tip in Duo Showdown. When seeing us, immediately sacrifice or get 2-shotted like that dynamite and the Primo did. Gene tries to be super sneaky and tries to bush camp, but I want to get my revenge on that B. And B gets 1-shotted with my tick head, which is absolutely nasty. Shelly with super, not really a threat. GG, well played.
Insane collapse!
Win number 2 in the books. And this challenge is basically won right now, because we've got 2 first places and 1 second place. And with the wheel spinning, we get Spike. This may seem good, but I have a power 10, 570-something trophy Spike. And when Curtis spins Penny, his Penny's pretty low, even though he's rocking that Epic Gamer Bunny Penny skin. Let's hop into the 4th and final game. Feeling pretty confident heading into the final game, as nobody has been able to stop us so far. We've just been the undefeatable comp basically right now.
Okay, right now, charging into the middle, there's not anyone, not even a random Poco jumping. So I'll easily take these power points. Like, it's basically free power points. I'll take it.
The pressure is starting to come in as we see a Max with star power, obviously pay to win. People are coming left and right, and it's starting to get pretty stressful as we see a Spike and a Leon in the top right, and they could just jump on us and instantly kill us. But we don't let that happen, as we see the Gale and the Piper pretty low, and once Spike is using his ability to chip that Gale all the way down, it's the end for Gale. And the Spike and Leon team just come out of nowhere and start yeeting people. And as soon as Curtis gets his turret, it is game over for that B. Even though B has star power and stinger shot, she had already used her honeycomb before since she spawned in. With 6 power cubes, looking pretty good right now. And this is the number 1 thing, why don't go near Pennies. Pennies
Spin to
absolutely
win on these fools. Spin to win.
shredded that
Easy
Crow
claps.
and that Max. And when Spike has a bunch of power cubes, Spike literally 2-shots people. And that is the final game, which is easy. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Anyway, we will see you in the next video.